Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Buses In. We are currently in York today with 36502 providing the city centre Clifford Street service on number 4. That's Sim. We also have another right bus electroliner, street there, which is 36 star 16 516, yep. See who's next. GB current electroliner 63647, heading off on the route 9. See who's next. Now coming up on the 59th city centre, Clifford Street, 49910. Up to Manchester EV. Versa EV, yeah. See who's next. Coming up on private service, it's purchased coach travel. That's Sim. See who's next. Heading off. There he goes. See who's next. Now coming past on the U2. 36517, Bible Street Deck Electronic. Also following is number 4 to Acorn, which is 63656, GB Kite Electronic. See who's next. Now coming up on the route 24 to Fulford, Mercedes-Benz Miller Strata. Trying to step forward, yep. Yep, 1, 2. Let's see who's next. Now coming up on the Route 5A, GB Kite Electroliner. $63625. Let's see who's next. Now coming up, TJ Travels Mercedes-Benz Sprinter Minibus. That's him. See who's next. We'll keep playing because we've got ourselves a GB Kite put up. Right on schedule. Hello, beautiful. On number 6 to Clifton Mall. 63653. Followed by Metro Decker EV 39505. Switch Metro Decker EV. See who's next. Now coming up, Streamlines just passed. 63648. 63648. Let's see who's next. Now coming up on the Route 1, Bible Street Deck Electroliner 36518, Pride Service. That's the same. Let's see who's next. Route 1 coming up to Chapel Fields 63664. Right bus GB Kite Electronic. Try to get it right there. See who's next. Number 7 coming up 63667. That's him. Askham Park and Ride number 3 coming up. Obviously you got GB Kite Electronic over there. And Metro Decker EV 39508. It's good to see him. See who's next. Here they go. See who's next. Now coming up on 843 to Leeds 1867. There it goes. There we go. Let's see who's next. Now coming up on A84 to Upper Popperton 380. There we go. About 200. That's him. Let's see who's next. Now coming up on the Route 3. Shut up car, whatever you are. City Centre 36501. Followed by the lovely old Pullman just pulling up now. We'll get him in a bit. Let's see who's next. Now passing is 36523, I think that's what I got. Streamline just passing. Don't mind him. Let's see who's next. Now coming out, obviously not Royal Mail, is 49912. 49912, which is Versa EV. Yep, it's a Versa EV. See who's next. Now coming up on the 840 to Whitby, which is that of the lovely 3633 B5TO Relic trim and F3. That's Sim by Pickering in that. See who's next. Now going is York Pullman coach. Not sure what type he is. Not really.
I feel like a van or
no, it's not a van, I don't think. It's more like one of them, some Beagle or what. Yeah. There it goes. See who's next. And watch the scope next time. Hello, we have ourselves the X46 coming up to Pocklington, which is that of 923, about 400 MC. And 113, Gordon Tours of York, passing. 113. There he is. Nice to see him. B9TL, MCV University, I believe. B9TL. See who's next.
Same one.
Now coming up on private hire service. Fletcher's coaches again. That's him. Looks like a Plaxton, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's Plaxton. See who's next. Now coming up, Environment 200 MC on the 81 to York City Centre, Station Road. Here's number 289. That's him. Let's watch him go. Now passing the MC. There's a lovely 49910 on the City Centre 59 service. Up to Versa EV. Here goes the Allison. There he goes. See who's next. Now coming up on the Route 80 to Linton on Ouse. That's reference to River Ouse via Shipton. 812 and Fletcher's having a mess about again while it's going off. 63657. Now heading on to the Route 6, which is nice to see. Let's see who's next. Now coming back out on tour services, the 1-3 again. B9TL MCV University. Looks absolutely wonderful in my opinion. Now coming up on the school service, Redfern and Travel Scania Iriza I6S. Nice to see him. Let's see who's next. Now standing for the City Centre Museum Street on the Route 2. 36514, John McGill, or McGill. Either way, nice to see him. Street deck electroliner, and another street deck electroliner on the University one just gone past as well, 36528. We'll get him, get back end here. There he is. And the University 2. See who's next. Now standing not in service, 581, York and County Transdev.
Actually, I think I'm at X-Reliance one.
Which is obviously 581. About 200. Yep, X-Reliance service, that one. That's him.
Oh, fourth one. Yeah.
See who's next.
That's cool.
Super 13's just gone bombing it down, which is that of a Scania Omnis City Decker, double deck. Also the Menestrata's back around again. We'll get a fleet number if he ever comes back, or the Strata. But right now we're more focused on number 4 City Centre coming up, which is 36510. And number 1 to Wigginton. Interesting name. 36511. Street deck electroline as well. Let's see who's next. Speeding past 36502 on number 4. Caught him at last minute, but there you go. Also coming up very soon as well, X45 to Pocklington. B5TL MCV University. See who's next? Yeah, Driffield, yeah. Let's see who's next. Now coming up, number 808. Hey buddy, that's a fun driver there, thank you very much. Let's see who's next. Now coming up, the lovely Voice Valve 200MC again, 581. Always nice to see him. See who's next. York Pullman coming up. Now first bus, of course. There he is. Ex-Lafayne. See who's next. Big idea what Eclipse German now. Two, yep. Let's see who's next. Now coming past is the same one that we saw before. I'm going to go to field A back onto where it needs to go. Let's see who's next. Now coming up, Redfern Travel again. That's him. Following him is up to Versa EV 49903. Let's see who's next. Now coming up on Route 3 to Askham Bar is Queen Elizabeth's.
36521.
Yep, 36521 again. There he is. I see him, and obviously that's Redfern that we saw before. Let's see who's next. Now coming past 63661, and obviously Tetley's Plaxton Panther as well. Let's see who's next. Number 2 to Rawcliffe Bar, Park and Ride, which is the lovely 39521 and 39517. Passing through on number 7. Let's see who's next. Now coming past on number 5 to Strinsel 39520. Up to Metro City EV. See who's next. Transdevon Valve 400 City Sightseeing Service coming up 4001. Yeah. See who's next. 59 passing 49912. There it goes. Up to Versa EV. See who's next. Here we go. 401 now leaving. And also 39502 passing as well. Up to Metro Decker EV. Let's see who's next. Number 9 coming up. 49906. Up to Versa EV. No, Pullman's number 16 coming up. 25 plate Valve 200MC. That's him. See who's next. Straight deck EV. No, straight deck electronic passing 36519. That's him. See who's next. Now coming up on the Route 37, York Pullman MCV Vora 22 plate. That's him. See who's next. 401 heading out, City Sightseeing Service. Let's see him. Let's see who's next. Number 19 to York coming up. There it goes. 752. See who's next. 3630 heading out. And 843 to Scout. That's him. See who's next. Number 10 to Poppleton. 63662. GB Kite Electronic. That's him. See who's next. Number 5 coming past. 49911. Versa EV. Followed by K-Ship EV as well. 36521 on the U2. Start off the Street Deck Electroliner EV. Let's see who's next. Now come past number 7. 36504. Their entry phone. See who's next. Now come past and do 11 to Bishop Fort. 63663. GB Kite Electroliner. Always nice to see him. Let's see who's next. Well, coming up on Route 2 is the lovely 39516. There it goes. See who's next. 840 to Leeds, heading past 2780. B90 over the country for transfer. Full-time service. See who's next. Number 40 Acorn come past to the road. 36510. GB Kite Electroliner. GB Kite, no. Right above Street Deck Electroliner, there we go. Got mixed up with GB Kite for a second there. We've got a coach coming. Ingleby's. Let's see. See who's next. Now come past the Van Hull. There we go. See who's next. Now coming up on the Route 6 to Clifton Moor. 36665. That's it. 63665. There we go. 4D transit for DPD. That's it. There we go. I see DPD with the 4D transit as well. See who's next. Now coming up on the Route X46 to Pocklington. 20925. Your fleet number on him. Followed by number 13 to Haxby, which is the Volvo B8 LE NTV Evoria. And number 12 to Monk's Cross, which is 279, which is that of the lovely York and York locals voucher Germany. Following also 39513 and also 49908, both upstairs, which is Metro City EV and Versa EV respectively. There it goes. There goes the MC. See who's next. Now coming up on the 29. 754. See who's next. 59 to Popperton Bar. 49903. See who's next. Now heading off to Uptown Versa EV, followed by the lovely Van Hull Alizé. That's what it is. 39502 heading off as well, number 3. And number 84 to York. It's coming in. See who's next. SUV Evo coming up, and also Street Deck Electroliner 36512. And someone's having a good day. 380 passing, which is about 200. And also 1902 now waiting to head out on his route. See who's next. Oh well, look who's coming up behind. Now passing about 200 MC. Yep, 25.1, number 16. Here goes the Evo. See who's next. Now passing late, 63668 on the U1. It's on the last minute. Let's see who's next. Number 11 coming up to Ashley Park. 63650, followed by 39503.
640.
Oh, 640, nice one. Thank you. GB Kite Electroliner and Optimetry to EV. See who's next. Coming up on the Route 12 to Woodfall. 280. See who's next. Also leaving is Ingleby's again, same one. Van Hull Alizé. See who's next. Now coming up, B90 over the Gemini 1, Hop and Top service for Grey Line, York Pullman service. 36527 GB Kite Electroliner, followed by 39508 up to Metro City EV. There they are. Metro Decker EV, shut up, I know that. Been calling it fucking Metro Cities, I don't know why. Let's see who's next. Now we're coming up Route 7 to Design Outlet. 39511. Metro Decker EV. Don't know why I've been calling them Metro Cities, I really don't. Do apologise for that. Let's see who's next. Now coming up. Metro Decker EV. 39523. Asking by Route 3. See who's next. Now come past on the 37s. The Yorkshire City Football Club branded MCV Evora B8 LE. Let's see who's next. 843 to York, coming past 1773. There we go. Let's see who's next. 5A passing. 36507. Let's see who's next. Now coming up. Right, Street Deck Try 36523. Followed by GB Kite Electroliner 63651. There it is. See who's next. Number 4 coming up to Acomb 36519. I was Street Deck Electronics EV. And our last bus for today is number 6 to Clifton Moor, which is 63660. I was GB Kite Electroliner, which is nice to see as always. As always, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and we really appreciate all the support you give us all the time. And thank you very much for the 600 subscribers as well, very appreciated. And we'll see you in the next one, whichever one that will be. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.